30 years of age, and I studied from Don Honorio Ventura Technological State University. Our topic for today is storytelling. The title of the story is Sleeping Beauty, and it is for the age group of 4 to 5 years old. Okay, are you ready? Children, teacher is going to read a story. It's all about Sleeping Beauty. Are you ready to listen? Okay. A long time ago, there lived a king and a queen in the palace and ruled over the kingdom. They had a daughter. They wished to have a daughter, but they failed to have a daughter. But the king and the queen were unhappy because they don't have children for a year. One fine day, they had a beautiful baby daughter. The king and queen were so happy. They laid out a great feast and invited everyone. But they did not invite the bad-tempered witch who lived in the woods. Okay, next, the entire kingdom joined the king and the queen and the fairies from heaven to come to bless their baby. May you be happy and beautiful. May you be full of grace, the blessings one. But before the last fairy could give her blessing, the wicked witch appeared and suddenly in a burst of fire and smoke. I have a gift for the princess too, said the wicked witch. When the princess is 16 years old, she will prick her finger on the needle of a spinning wheel and die. The evil witch disappeared in another burst of fire and smoke. There was still another good fairy waiting to bless the little princess. If this should ever happen, the princess will fall asleep for 100 years. A kiss from a prince who truly loves her will only break the spell and awaken her, she said. The king ordered that all the spinning wheels in the kingdom were to be burned, and his command was carried out immediately. And then the next day, when the princess got 16 years old, the princess wandered up a flight of stairs leading to a tower. Then she saw the old woman doing a wooden wheel. The old woman spinning the wheel. Fascinated, princess asked, "What is this, old woman?" "Come closer and see," said the old woman. The princess ran her fingers over the spinning wheel, and then the moment her finger touched the sharp needle, she fell into a sleep. Then the wicked peal of laughter, for the old woman was really the witch, echoed through the palace, telling the king and the queen what was happened. And then the good little fairy could not bear to see the sorry king and queen. She put the whole palace to sleep. They would remain asleep till the princess woke up. Then the story of the strange forest spread and wide. Over the years, many young princes tried to break the enchantment. So, do you think what did the king and the queen do so that the princess would be awakened? Some could not even get through the thorny bushes which had grown all over the palace. Even the ones who got into the palace fell into slumber. They failed because their hearts were not pure. And then one time, the young prince heard about the news. The story of the princess moved him, and his heart was filled with love. So The prince came into the palace and then looked for the sleeping princess. Entering the palace, the prince began his search for the princess. The palace was big and there was no one to guide him. Then the bird came there to guide the prince to search for the sleeping princess. Then next, seeing the princess fast asleep, the prince was fascinated with the beauty of the princess. His tender kiss opened her eyes in a few moments, and the whole palace was awake. The prince and the princess were married, and all were invited for the wedding. As for the wicked old witch, she was never heard of since that day. Okay, do you love the story, children? It's all about the prince and the princess with pure love.